We're at the North Texas Auto Show. We're going to show you all of the EVs that are here. We're at the North Texas Auto Show and we're going to look around for some stuff. This is a Bolt EV EUV behind us. It is a Redline Bolt EUV. The North Texas Auto Show isn't one of the biggest auto shows out there, but it does cover two rather large exhibit halls at the Kay Bailey Hutchison Convention Center. Not as many manufacturers as I would have liked, but we got enough B-roll to do some upcoming comparison videos that'll be coming soon to the channel. We started off in some very familiar territory with the Bolts. This is an all-wheel drive limited BZ4X. They have it, they say it's starting at 42,000. This one is an all-wheel drive limited, which means as equipped, it's 52,373. Wow. All right, so we finished up with Chevy and Toyota, and now we're heading over to Ford, where I know they've got a Mach-E because I saw it, and somewhere around here they might have a Lightning.
Yes.
What is that, bud?
It's a frunk. It's got a weird gear shift. This also has this fabric, which is different, right? And this thing is very strange also. Giant freaking, yeah.
This is the F-150 Lightning, and that is the Platinum trim, which is the top end trim. Same color, same trim, might even be the same truck they had here last year. And they've still got the rails around it. And people have been able to buy these and own them and have them in their driveway since July. So a little bummed that we can't sit in it, but oh well. Next up was a trip past Ford to where they had some of the vehicles of the year, including the Genesis GV60. And then it was on to Nissan. This is a Leaf, a little bit smaller, a little bit harder to get in and out of than the Bolt, but let's go check up the Aria. That's their new one. One of my favorite vehicles that I saw there at the North Texas Auto Show was the Kia EV6. There was a lot more about that vehicle than I remember from my previous experience with it on a test drive in Denver, and I was really excited about a piece of equipment that it had. So yeah, same big screen.
This is different. It's got this floating center console with all this space down here. Again, here's this, and it's got this same kind of wheel type shifter, which is interesting.
Doesn't have the James Bond cup holder.
It doesn't, but it does have these little adjustable spring-loaded things in it. Pretty
and
big
that's the big screen that I was telling you about. You know, it shows you your. I know that this one does the turn signals and all of that.
Yeah. Oh, it has the paddle shifters that you like, or the paddle braking. I guess it's paddle braking.
Is that regen?
I think it is.
That's paddle regen.
Yeah. There you go.
I didn't know the Kia had paddle regen.
It's called a Nero.
So
Nero EV Wind.
Yeah, what does it say price-wise? 39 to 44. So
the Wind and the Wave.
Believe it or not, this is comparable to the Bolt as far as Kia goes. But they just redesigned it, and so now looks like it's got the same screen that the EV6 does.
Yeah, this is different. Look, your power is here, and you've got this real interesting situation. Okay, look at this.
Ooh, James Bond stuff for the cup holders. Do that again. This is... Woohoo! After we were done with the Kias, we went into some familiar territory to our old friend Subaru to get some more footage of the Solterra. Probably the same car that we saw last year.
Yeah.
Well, no, this one has leather. The one we saw last year didn't.
I don't think it was red either, but I mean, it's different. It doesn't feel like the Crosstrek. The steering wheel is smaller. Obviously this is all bigger and different. I don't know what the heck this is. What is this? Oh.
Wireless phone charger.
Nice, okay. This is really deep and small. These are small, but they have adjustments. See that? And
we ended our day at the EV test track, where we took 3 demo rides, one in a Hyundai Ionic 5, one in a Volkswagen ID4 Pro S, and one in a Polestar 2. They also had Audis out there, as well as Fords, the Mustang Mach-e GT and the Ford F-150 Lightning. The Audis were a little too rich for our blood, so we didn't really ride in those, and Ford didn't have any of their vehicles on display near the test track, but they did have them earlier in the auto show. We're going to show you all of the clips of those test rides, one right after the other. So we're in line for the EV test track, and we're in the Hyundai line right now, right?
Hyundai.
Yeah. So I don't know where we're going to be in a Kona or an Ionic 5. The hope is for an Ionic 5. So we shall see. Do you mind if I get video?
Go ahead, yeah. Let me get out of the car, or you want to get a video with me in it?
Oh no, that's fine. You're driving it. You know, might as well get credit.
Let's do it. Let's hope I go famous and don't have to stop working from now on.
Oh, yeah, you and me both.
You have ambient lighting on the speakers and the door handles, both
Oh.
the front and the back.
Yeah, you do.
Interesting in the back.
I do, and I see it there
I want
as
to
well.
get this.
I got a video
Yeah, I got it here.
that I can send you if you want.
Oh, okay.
And this is a mid-trim level, not even a fully loaded. So imagine a fully
Is
loaded.
this one all-wheel drive?
This is rear wheel. They didn't trust me with the whole wheel.
Aw.
Is the mid-trim available in all-wheel
Trusted
drive?
you with the rear wheel drive.
Yeah. You guys ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
You guys might want to hold on to your life right here.
Okay.
Whoa.
There you go. Rear out a little.
Yeah, if I would have destroyed this truck with the all-wheel.
That's
The
exciting.
seats are bolstered pretty well.
Yeah.
Bolstered very well.
Yeah, they're meant to hold you from me.
They saw you coming. The designers were like, oh no.
I hope they don't ask about the tires when we take this car back to the dealership.
Well,
Oh.
at least you're on polished concrete, so.
Yeah,
you're
man, if
right.
it was concrete, I would have. Yeah, I probably would have to pay for new tires.
Woohoo!
Nice.
That was fun.
Am I right to record?
That's becoming all
right.
Oh, and thanks for asking. Yeah, totally fine.
How are you today?
All right, I are awesome. Thanks for asking.
You are awesome.
So,
I like it.
how many times have we ridden in or driven electric cars before?
We own two.
Ah, okay, good. So, which ones?
I have a Chevy Bolt EV, and she has a Fiat 500e.
Got it. Okay, so this is a little bit
Thank
bigger
you.
than the ones you're used to.
You got light on
Oh, I do.
Yeah, we're
It's
ready to be
spotlit.
on camera.
We're not the fastest on the course, but it still is an EV, which is that immediate torque. So
Right.
just like with your Fiat and with your Volt or Bolt?
Bolt.
With a B, got
Mm-hmm.
it. Same thing, as soon as you hit it, bam, off you go.
Yeah, not kidding. I love that dual
And the
motor.
tires didn't scratch.
That was a lot more.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, the Hyundai scratches the tires because it's not all-wheel
The
drive.
Hyundai played games, which was good. It was
Yeah.
fun, but that was fast.
Yeah.
I'm very happy that this headrest is nice and comfortable.
Yeah, yeah. Agree. Agree.
Well, that's the thing, was that with all, with all EVs, that with that immediate torque, that when you're getting onto that on-ramp, that truck's coming at you, you're quicker than anything else on the street.
Right.
Now, with this car in particular, I feel the engineers did a great job with the steering. That this thing has such a tight turning radius. I'm able to park this in places that I didn't think I could. Like even on this little slalom course right here. I'm not going to slow down. I'm not going to let up. I'm just going to point it where I want it to go. I'm not squealing the tires. There's no body roll. It just goes exactly where I point it. Because I've repped all of these cars before. And I feel this one is the most straightforward, easy to drive, easy to park, and it's a box on wheels. So all the passengers fit, all your stuff fits, and at a pretty good price point. So yeah, this has been a pretty easy brand to represent for on this tour.
Does it look like a hatchback? No. But
No.
is it a hatchback?
Yes.
Yes.
Looked like that was pretty easy for you to get into.
It is. I would just have to get used to this.
Yeah.
But you know, it's not a sharp corner like the screen on a Model 3 or even on the AC bezel on the Bolt. It's just a whole thing, and it does feel like it hugs you more. Mm-hmm. Wireless charging pads right here.
Yeah.
Did you see those before? Mm-hmm. Right there. Single cup holder. Oh, there's the other cup holder.
Yeah.
Have to open that, and you lose the armrest if you
Yeah.
have a second cup.
I know.
And see if you have the same problem John and I did. You don't. Well, you might if the seat moved up. We were banging our knees on that center console.
Oh no, that's not gonna happen to me. It's not a problem. No, no problem. My knee is like, I have to try real hard. No, not a problem for me. This is pretty comfortable. I like it. It's kind of weird. It feels like a little boxed in. Mm-hmm. This is interesting.
That's the shifter.
Yeah, I can tell. I better move this back so people can get in.
I could get used to that. I don't like how this encroaches so much, but I could kind of get used to it. It's like you're in a race car cockpit.
It does feel more like a race car. Part of that is...
How you back there?
All right. It's got interesting looking vents. Very cool.
Oh my gosh, that's like almost
Oh, it's actually got
borderless mirror.
It has seat heaters back here.
You do have...
It's got rear seat heaters, and it has 3 levels.
God, I haven't been asking about ventilated seats this whole time.
I have never seen seat heaters in a rear.
I like having the nav right there.
You'll notice my 360 camera turned on as I got close to the barriers. Part of that is the Volvo safety technologies.
Wow,
360 cameras.
that's nice.
So this vehicle does have dual motors. We have 455 horsepower with a 0 to 60 in 4.4.
Okay.
Oh, you got the windows down so we can really feel that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So,
No, that's how you do it.
yeah.
How's the cornering?
Now, I mean, we're on polished concrete, but
It's hooking pretty good.
Yeah.
we do have Continental Sport tires on this vehicle.
Yeah.
Part of that's because of the weight. We're coming in at just around 4,800 pounds.
Wow.
So we, being as heavy as the car is, Polestar wanted to make sure you didn't feel like you were driving a heavy car.
Yeah.
So that's why you've got the additional tires that help with all of that traction control. So.
And that was our day at the North Texas Auto Show. It was a small auto show, but we got to try out a lot of vehicles, and the end result that we came away with was we're probably going to stick with the ones that we have. We have our Chevy Bolt EV, we have our Fiat 500e, and for longer trips and towing, we've got our gasoline-powered Subaru Crosstrek. And we'll kind of stick with those for now, at the very least. Thank you very much for watching.